Welcome back to another round of Karens and their crazy public freakouts. I'm sure we all know how this goes by now. We have the Karens, the Kevins, and all their shenanigans, their stupid stuff that they do in public, especially against other people, because, you know, they are entitled people who don't give a damn about everyone else. Welcome to Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things with your Australian host, me, the Aussie idiot. I said that the slightly wrong... Oh well, let's get into the clips. Here's a very interesting situation where an adult has caught a teacher yelling at a student for some reason or another and decided to take it upon themselves to go after the teacher for not handling that situation in what they deemed to be the correct way.
Do you realize that he was being falsely accused of something? A grown-up approached him and you ridiculed him?
I'm sorry. I'm not real sure.
My name is Peyton Jackson.
You
probably should speak to his parents. You shouldn't talk to a child like that.
Oh
that
my
adult.
God. Are you a parent?
That adult. Yeah, I am a parent.
Okay.
That adult approached him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
You should never speak to a child ever like that again. That's funny? How was that funny?
No, I really don't think that you should be talking to me like that.
No, you just ridiculed a child.
You're getting loud.
Yeah, I am, because what you just did was
Can I get a
unacceptable.
third party here?
Please.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
What was her name? What was her name?
You want me to go get him, Mr. Means?
What was her name?
I'm gonna go get the officer so you can talk to him.
So you don't want to tell me the teacher's name that just walked away? Mrs. Who? Izagiri. Wow. Don't you ever speak to a child like that ever again. Don't you ever speak to a child like that ever again. Don't you ever talk to a child like that ever again. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. You're disgusting.
Go ahead. Go ahead and report me.
You're disgusting. Ma'am, I'm sitting down. Move around. I got this. Move around. Don't tell me what to do. I got this. You should have been protecting that black child that she was yelling at. That's what you should have been doing. Move around. I'm calm. Move around. Oh, baby, I don't have a violent bone in my body. But I asked you for your name.
If I was you, I would
It was
move around.
Brady.
If I was you, I would
I'm
move
not being
around.
a. She walked up to me.
I'm asking, can I please talk to you?
I don't have to move around.
This ain't what you want.
This ain't never what you want, babe. Ain't never what you want. Oh, okay.
Man,
Go
what-
to your office.
I'm going to be honest, lacking the context of what actually happened prior to the recording here, I'm not 100% sure what to really take away from this and what to really think. So I'm just going to leave this one up to you guys and tell me, what are you guys' thoughts in the comments below? Here we have a Karen just being a Karen sticking her nose into someone else's business where it doesn't actually belong.
Who's not allowed to let me in the building?
Anybody that delivers here has to come in there.
I don't know the number.
I just told you it's too.
I don't know how to use that. I've never
You're
used it
supposed to
either. You just tried it. Did it work for you?
Because I didn't do it right.
Oh well. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's company call. It's policy rule for the building.
Yep.
No one's, because this is the government building and nobody's allowed.
Okay.
I don't know how to use it. That's why I don't.
I don't know how to use it neither. That's why I didn't use it.
You got your cell phone number?
No, I told you I don't have any numbers.
Well, you should get it the next time. And then
How will I get it? I'm just a delivery guy. I don't talk to nobody on the phone. I don't even understand. Like, why are you even questioning me? I'm a delivery guy. That's all I'm here to do.
A lot of delivery people know your phone numbers. I got a delivery coming from.
I don't have pizza. They have to call you to come pick up your pizza. You talk to them directly,
deliver mine.
but you talk to them on the phone, correct?
No, I call them, talk to them on my app.
Okay. Well, congratulations to that.
But that's just the policy.
Okay, I understand, ma'am. It's all right. I'm not doing anything. I'm just waiting for the lady to come get her package.
I mean, it is really that simple. Sometimes they don't get provided the phone numbers for whoever owns the package, and they just have to go through other methods to give it to them. I don't know. I don't see why there is a need for her to be complaining and just doing her thing. I suppose she's bored. I don't know. She sits down and then just continues talking to the post guy and does nothing else. I mean, I hope I never have that much free time. Jeez. This one's quite an interesting video here, so I have no clue how we got here in the first place, but basically this person here has been given an eviction notice on the Friday previous, and now here the sheriff's office here are to enforce that procedure, to serve them, hey, you've got to go and to get the locks changed. And now we seem to have a very interesting discussion between the person getting evicted and the police.
So you explained this to me? Because you didn't explain it to me.
Yes, I did explain it to you. Was you recording it then?
Yeah, I told her I couldn't read or write and gave her a piece of paper.
I'm gonna explain it to you one more time.
Okay.
All right. The eviction was put on your door last Friday.
Yeah, I couldn't read it.
And you took it off,
and
right?
I couldn't read it, yes.
You couldn't read it?
I told you I couldn't read or write. I told you that. You gave me a piece of paper that I can't read or write.
Do you have on your door that you can't read or write? So
What?
how am I gonna know?
Well, I don't know. I called. I can talk.
Okay, and they explained it to you from the jail. The civil process office explained it to you.
What'd they explain?
Because you just told me earlier.
Yeah.
Tell me what you just told me earlier.
What,
you tell
they
me
said
what
that
you just
serve
told me.
it, and then that's as far as it goes with you.
And you said that, and you also said that they come and change the locks,
Yeah.
right? And
But
that's
you don't have
eviction.
anything to do with it.
Who don't have anything to do
The
with
sheriff's office has nothing to do
it?
with
That's not what they told you.
Yeah, it does.
I'm pretty sure that's not what
Look
they
on
told you.
YouTube. Look on YouTube.
Okay, well, I'm explaining to you right now. Today, okay, you got until 5 o'clock to try to move your stuff out. They are going to come back and lock the door
So why isn't
You
it 24
cannot
hours?
stay here.
Why isn't it 24 hours?
because you have a certain time.
It says 24 hours.
Are you going to be moving at 1:30 in the morning?
Well, I
No,
stay
you're
up all
not.
night. Yes,
And
I
they-
do. How do you know what I do and what I don't do?
They are not going to come back and lock their door at 1:30 in the morning. So you
How
got
do you know
until
what I do?
5 p.m. today.
So why wouldn't it be 24
You
hours?
got until 5 p.m.
Why wouldn't
today.
it be 24 hours?
Okay, tell you what. Act like you don't want to listen and don't listen, and then you'll just
I'm
have to.
asking if it's 24
and I'm telling
hours,
you now,
that it's not 24 hours, it's only 9.
you got until 5 o'clock today.
So why isn't it 24
and they are
hours?
going to come back and secure their house.
Why isn't it 24 hours?
Then you can call them back in the morning and let them know that you want to get some more stuff.
So it's not 24 hours? So no, it's not
at
24
9
hours, so
o'clock
your
in the
notice is a
morning-
lie. Your notice is a lie. Not 24 hours.
So let's lock this door.
All right. You want to lock this one too?
Yeah, all of them have to be locked, and then make it official. And
Step out the doorway.
she wants to argue about it. We got.
It's not 24
Step out the
hours.
door.
So it's not 24 hours?
Step out the door.
No, okay. But it's contact.
They are not trying to talk to you, so it's no need to harass them.
No, I'm
okay?
just asking.
But they-
I'm not harassing anybody.
You see, they're not paying you any attention.
Yeah.
So just leave it alone, okay?
Well,
This-
why
this
did the
is
sheriff's department tell me this?
But this
Because
is
I
the
called sheriff's
eviction day.
But I called the sheriff's department yesterday. I've called them all week to ask what the process was, and they said that they just come and serve it. I recorded it. They come and serve it, and that's as far as they go.
And I
was like,
served it.
Well, I was
and
like,
then
I
it's
asked-
an eviction.
Yeah, well, why doesn't the sheriff's department know what the process is? Is the question? It's like because they told me that it's not criminal, and I was like, well, what do I do? Like, what is the process? They said that they just show up, the locks change, and that's it.
Okay, and that's what it is. We showing up,
Well, that's what they do.
and the
with me.
lock's gonna be changed. You have to move somewhere. So that's the process. So what process do you want?
Well, I asked them if it was criminal. Like, I asked what the process was.
They told you it was civil, right?
Yes.
So it's criminal if you don't leave the property.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I
it
asked.
turns to criminal after that.
That's what I asked.
So
That's
right
exactly
now
what
it
I
is
asked.
civil. It's civil right now. But if you don't leave
I don't even have a
after
car.
9 o'clock tomorrow, it turns to criminal because it's trespassing then. Okay? All right. So you have
So you need to type that up so the sheriff's department knows that. It's like when I called
I
them
don't need
yesterday.
to type it up. They told you.
They did not tell me that.
You just said they told you that they show up, they change the locks,
And
right?
that's as far as it goes.
Okay. You have
So
to
why-
get out. It's an eviction. You know what eviction is?
No, I can't read or write, so.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
I can't help when I'm watching this clip to just feel somewhat confused because it just sounds like she's either just that stupid or she's being deliberately ignorant of the entire situation in an attempt to not get evicted. Like what? What do you think's going to happen when they come and serve you papers and change the locks? Oh, what? You can stay there? No, but they're changing the locks so you can't get back in once you leave because they might not be able to get the keys back off you. You're being evicted. You have to leave. And it's like, oh, but I didn't get a 24-hour notice. I don't get 24 hours. You got a note on your door the previous Friday and probably a bunch of other indications as well telling you that you're going to be evicted on this date. That's a pretty big notice. And yeah, it does suck to get evicted, especially right now in the current climate of the world with the mess that is cost of living, as well as the rental market being down the toilet, especially if you live in like here in Australia where the rental market is literally shite. Like, in spite of having a competent income and probably way more than enough can afford a house to rent, just can't get in because there's too much competition. And I'm a 23-year-old adult male. They're like, oh, this guy might do partying and crap like that and ruin the house. We much rather trust a family that has potentially that doesn't make that much money because, you know, they're a family type deal. And that's just what it is. But you're getting evicted. There's not much you can change about that now. Like, you probably had a chance to potentially push back weeks ago, but now it's gotten to the point where they're here to serve it to you. The locks are being changed. You've now got to go. There is nothing more to it than that. And saying that, oh, but I can't read nor write is a very interesting thing. Whether that's, like, if that's true, then I don't get how you even got here in the first place. What, do you have someone else read the lease for you and things on those lines? Like, maybe you're dyslexic and that's why you might have struggle with reading. That's a genuine thing, but I mean, it seems a bit silly to say, oh, but I can't read and write. Like, it just seems like a desperate attempt to not get evicted. I don't know. This just seems a bit ridiculous. This clip's a bit of a funky one. So this person's just doing typical customer service shenanigans. There's this group of people who are living, so she tells them, hey, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hope you guys enjoyed, yada, yada, yada. And this grandma from the group decided to grab her arms and start lecturing her about how she's not a guy and stuff along those lines. Here's a clip.
Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and hope you guys enjoyed your meal.
Give you a hint. You want people to respond to you better? Don't call me a guy ever again.
Oh, I just usually say that to everyone.
Well, you is plural. Did you have English in school?
Huh?
See, it bothers me because you is plural. You guys means everybody. I'm not everybody. I'm a woman, you know. I didn't get made up to that. But you shouldn't let anybody do it to you. You're too young and beautiful. I take it as a put down.
I'm sorry, I think she's trying to ask your group in terms. Yeah, I was just saying that as in, like, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
No, I know, but you said you guys.
Yeah, talking about you and the guy that you're with.
Well, then you can wish him a good day, and you can say, Madam, you can have one. I'm old enough to be your great-grandma. And it's become a thing. I see young ladies, and I think, nobody should address you like that. They should say, call you darling, dear, y'all, even because we're in the South. But some people, they come down here, they move from Pennsylvania, Ohio, wherever, and if it's not you guys, it's you. I grew up in the Bronx. I can turn Bronx on you in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
But the South is known for hospitality and friendliness.
Yeah.
So you address people as you or y'all, or I hope you have a good day. But I hope you guys have a good day. See, I noticed that especially if you have...
I mean, look, I get it to some degree, but mostly I'm just sitting going, okay, when people refer to groups, it is more often than not that just people just refer to a group of people as like, good luck, you guys. Like, it's not guys isn't being used as a gendered term in those contexts. And yes, it does get used. Oh, look at you go, guy, as a gendered term in some contexts, but more often than not, it doesn't. So it seems a little bit unnecessary to go off with the worker for telling you guys to have a wonderful day. Yeah, probably would be better off just say you guys and girls have a beautiful day or something along those lines. But ultimately, I don't think it's enough to get this worked up over to the point where you grab the person's arm and you start lecturing them over it. It seems inanely stupid and way over the top and absolutely unnecessary, but here we are.
In the section, we've got a Karen who doesn't quite understand that no matter how heavy you actually are, you're not going to be able to pull that window down.
Why do you have to go that way?
Come on out of here.
What you call me? What you call me?
Get inside.
What you
Come
call
on
me?
inside.
What you call me?
Get inside.
What did you call me? See, that's bad business. That's bad for business. Can you go, ma'am, please?
Give me my keys that have my name on them.
Can you go, ma'am, please?
Give me my keys,
right,
and I will back off.
Can you let go, please?
Give me my keys.
Can you please go, ma'am? Like, you being mad annoying right now. All you gotta do is wait till the cops gone.
I can record too, F. Give me my keys that have my name on them. I don't care nothing.
I just gotta love the entire thing here. She's just like, oh yeah, it's like, give me my keys. She grabs the top of the window, tries to pull it back down. I get it, you're big, you got some weight on you, but it's not quite gonna work when you're fighting against the mechanics of a goddamn car. I don't think it's quite work. And then slapping the window with your full hand, not putting it in a fist or anything else, that's not going to break the window. I don't know what you were expecting to achieve with that entire interaction. It's like, these people have called the cops because they want the cops to come and sort it out, because clearly they don't feel comfortable enough to deal with you guys, and then you guys are just making things worse by slapping the window while he's recording you. Brilliant. So we got a Karen who's way too impatient to get out of the bus.
Look at this! Look at this! Get away from me! Get away from me! I said move back so that I can move out! I said move back so that I can get out! Get away from me!
You quit hollering at me, lady. I'm 67 years old. I'm not the one.
I said get out so I can get out!
Hey, I lost my leg. Save the money, you pickle.
Call the police!
You better quit that shit.
Call the police on the phone now!
For what?
To get you off of me, you fucking idiot!
Because you went crazy. Make sure you get out.
I'm not crazy, you goddamn moron!
Because you went crazy.
Get me out of here!
Yeah, I'm not crazy.
Get me out of here!
Save for your people. That's how.
Get away from me! Get me out of here! Move it! Move it, you idiot!
You the idiot.
Call the police!
For what?
On the phone!
For what?
Now!
Very crazy. Yeah. Man.
Come and assist. Come and assist me. I'm under attack. I'm under attack and she won't call the police. I have asked repeatedly to call the police and she won't call the police.
I was going to get you.
No, not on your phone. Not on your phone. Because all I can do is call your gangster
I'm
now.
going to call him too. They're going to get you.
So now I wonder how this initially started. Did this Karen make it clear to the bus driver that she intends to get out on this stop? Was it a she wants to get out after this guy started getting in? Like, how did we even get to this point in the first place? I'm not going to assume on how it gets handled in America, but over here in Australia, if a disabled person with their wheelchair or mobile vehicle is trying to get out of a bus, usually they have to make it clear to the bus driver that they intend to get out this stop, and then the bus driver makes sure that the entrance stays clear so that they can get out first, and then everyone else can come in.
But then further beyond that, if she just waited a few moments and let the other guy on his wheelchair get into his spot, there's more than enough room for 2 people to be in stuff like wheelchairs and stuff like that in a goddamn bus, that all she need to do is wait for him to get into position and then she can leave. But instead she goes on this tirade over this and says she's being attacked. I don't want to assume things here, but that's so weird. How did we even get here? In this next clip, we've got a Karen who freaks out whilst in the courtroom.
I feel so attacked right now. I don't know what to do. Somebody please send help. I'm just so attacked. Help! The gavel! He's beating me.
Somebody get this ham sandwich out of my court.
Yeah, that clip's just... Anyway, in this next clip, we've got a Karen who's a bit annoyed because the flight's been delayed. So instead of sitting there and waiting like everyone else would, she's walked up to the pilot's door and is knocking on the door. And everyone decides to record her.
Karen, on a delayed flight, tries to knock on the pilot's door.
The whole thing of like, oh yeah, but I've worked in an airlines company before, you know, this is fine. It's like, why? You would also know at the same time that flights get delayed pretty often, and you're just better off sitting there and waiting for it to get going again if no one knows the actual answer to that. Like, come on, what a waste of time. In this clip, we have a Karen who is quite upset on how someone decided to confront her about how horrible of a person she was inside of Walmart, so she decided to follow this person out and then harass them when they were getting ready to leave on their bike.
Because
nothing you're doing here.
Uncomfortable in front of my granddaughter, and I don't find that to be appropriate.
Nothing you're doing here is making me uncomfortable at all. I don't care.
Well, good, because you know what? I have a few minutes to stand here, and your behavior is inappropriate.
Okay, I'll hang out here for you.
I mean, what are you going to do? Post me on bad drivers because your behavior is inappropriate?
My behavior, eh? What?
I mean, seriously?
I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here. You ain't gonna get anywhere.
I just want to show everybody the real person that you are.
Oh, okay.
And how you're rude to me.
Rude?
You have no sense of personal space.
Rude?
You accosted me to begin with.
What?
Okay, when I didn't even know who you are. Do you remember when...
Do you remember calling the kids trophies in Walmart? Don't talk to me about being rude.
But you got in the middle of a conversation that wasn't your conversation.
You're screaming at employees in Walmart. Get out of here.
I'm not yelling at you. Why are you yelling at me?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Huh? Why?
Oh, God.
You want to tell me why it is that you're yelling at me when I am not being rude to you?
Oh, it's good stuff.
Oh, this is hilarious to me. I am having a blast.
I'm sure you are.
You being rude to me was appropriate. And I think that you should apologize too.
Oh, yeah. No.
See you inside. Yeah,
I'll see you here in a minute.
You should apologize.
No.
Oh, by all means, I'm not stopping you from shopping. I'm just letting the world know that you're rude to people.
I'm rude to people?
Yes, you're rude to me.
Do you have any idea how many people witness you be absolutely nasty to everybody? You are nasty to everybody you come across.
I'm certain I can atone to several people that don't find me as being nasty, but okay. I mean, if that's the way you feel, sure.
There's literally a small army of people online.
Walmart. There's a lady at the front. She doesn't see me as being nasty.
Oh, man.
The employee in there doesn't see me as being nasty.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I have a right to an opinion. And you
That
don't
you
have a
do.
right to say anything about it. You have no right to accost me when my granddaughter's around.
What? Yes, you're very right. You do have an opinion, and as do I. But, you know, it just is what it is.
So you're admitting you accosted me in front of my granddaughter?
Nope.
When I didn't know who you were?
Nope.
Are you at least going to admit that you lied about me online?
Nope.
Are you going to at least admit that you have an issue with my weight?
The actual level of self-entitlement to believe that the main reason why they confronted you is because they have problems with you, not because you were doing anything wrong in any level or any degree whatsoever. Not even considering the fact that you decide to go on the whole level. It's like, can you at least admit that you have a problem with me because of my weight? It's like that was never mentioned once throughout this entire recording here, and you just have to mention it at the back end of it all just to try and pull something out there. Like, what was the point? Are you absolutely just that self-deluded that you don't see yourself ever being in the wrong, especially in this situation here? This guy's just sitting peacefully on his bike. You've come over and started just harassing him for ultimately no good reason. What's even the point here? Whatever tactics you're trying to pull are clearly not working because of how many times she decides to redirect how she's approaching the situation when it's not working. Here we got a parking Karen who wanted this specific car park, and so when it turns out someone's already parked there, she decides to double park and park in front of it instead of using the car park that is literally not even a few meters away from where she's currently parked. Like, it wouldn't even take him much effort to actually park that, whatever.
Hi, hello, hi Karen, hi Karen. You have nothing better to do with your day than to block me.
You have no right to take picture.
I have all the right I want.
Get the fuck out of here.
I finally got to record a Karen. Oh, hello. Hi, Karen. You're a Karen.
Yeah.
It's happening. I can't believe it. It finally happened to me. You know, I watched all these videos online, but I could never believe that it would happen to me.
You do not come to people's property and park overnight.
I didn't park overnight, but irrelevant. You're not a police person. You're not in the. It's not your responsibility to make.
Space.
There's plenty of other parking spaces.
I don't have parking space for myself.
There's a parking space right here, right there in front. So if you need a parking space, there's one right there. There's one over there. So don't worry, they're coming.
Okay.
Hi.
Get the fuck out.
Oh, so mature of you. So mature of you. I promise this is going on blast on social media. Yes. Oh, hello. There you go. Hi.
I said it before, but you know, there was a car park literally, I don't know, a few millimeters away. Not even that far, like, not even a few feet. If you just took the effort to look a little further and didn't care about the specific car park you got, you would have got a perfectly fine car park. Oh no, you have to walk like take an extra step or two to whatever location you're going to, because you didn't get the car park that you so desperately wanted. It's not like he's in a disabled car park, it's just a normal car park. Like, I don't see the problem here. Don't see why you have to kill such a fuss over it. And if the police are truly coming and you're willing to sit there and wait for them to come, good job. You've just scored yourself a free ticket for double parking. So, genius right there. Absolute genius. The intellect of Einstein over here. In this next clip, we got a follow-up from an earlier clip.
Let the officer know that I'm leaving and that...
You don't want us to come out then?
I don't want you to come out because all I really want is for you to support me, for me to be able to purchase a few items.
Okay, but I don't have control over them not letting you in at this point from the phone. And I am not able to tell them they can't close. So.
Oh, are you going live too? Huh?
I'm just recording.
You're recording me? That's fine. You are welcome to do your research to find that in the end. I'm actually right.
I don't care.
No, that's fine, because I am here to be purchasing items. I'm not here to be speaking with an officer who knows that in the end I'm the one who has the rights.
Ma'am, you hear them. You hear me. I'm just doing my job. Can you step outside?
Yeah, And could you make sure that this gentleman gives me his name as well, ma'am, just through the phone? Can you at least help me to get his name? If I could have your name too, because
my name's Aiden.
You ought to love the smug smile on her face. My god. Here we have a screaming match between the local Karens.
got the right one today. I'm a grown ass outside and learn how to talk. You need to learn how to talk to that little girl. My lady. You don't even know what's going on. You don't even know what's going on. Like that. Come charge that TV in the speaker. What do you need to do is come charge that TV like that. You don't even know what's going on. I can do this. Go inside.
It's fun watching Karens meet another Karen because it always ends up turning into a fight for sheer dominance on who's actually the bigger Karen out of the pair, even though whenever anyone else looks at them they just see two idiots screaming at each other in a parking lot. But that's besides the point. These Karens know what they're in for. They know they're in for the biggest fight of their lives. Who is the stronger and more powerful Karen out of the pair? I couldn't take it seriously. Here we have a very interesting situation where an ex or an old friend or something along those lines has been caught with doing some pretty creepy, stalkish behavior. And here's a clip to it.
Alone. God damn. You follow me to my house? You stalk me in the morning? I stay in that neighborhood.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, guess what? You don't stay in this one. So why the are you here in the morning times knowing that my girl's over here? Get the away. No, because you're a stalking crazy Leave. Leave. No. God damn, Cassie. And you wonder why I want nothing to do with you. Look at you. God damn it. I can't even come home in peace. I'm not giving you the phone, so leave my property. Bye. John, no, like I said, this was just an excuse for you trying to talk to me. Now go away. John. I would have talked to you, but you do this shit.
John.
Nothing. Leave me alone, Cassie.
John.
What? Sandra? I will give you your phone later. John. What? That's all you want? You'll get it. Cassie, I'm done with your crazy shit. Sick of it. Every other day I deal with your shit. I'm done. Now, enough's enough. I don't even live in my own house because of you. Been in trouble ever since day one. You can't seem to get it through your head that I'm trying not to get in trouble again. So you show up at my house all willy-nilly and shit like you got a right to. Goodbye.
Damn it, Cassie, this is why we can't have nice things. I don't have much to say to this one. This just seems yeah, it's messed up. That's as bad as far as I've really got to say for this, because I mean, I can't really make too much of a joke about this aside from the damn it, Cassie, because that just is such a funny sounding set of words out of this entire situation. I don't know, just what are your thoughts, eh? This pair of Karens have got a new fridge delivered to them, but it turns out that, oh wait, they don't have any way to actually take this inside, so when they need help, what do you think they do? Yes, they take the approach of lying down in front of the person's tires who just dropped off the fridge, expecting that would help.
Look at this crazy shit, man. Like, for real, bro. She want me to hit her.
No, I just want you to put the refrigerator in the house. We can't lift that thing. We don't even have a dolly.
I don't know what you're thinking. Clearly not with your head. You're thinking with your body, because you put your body in front of the tire hoping it'll stop the guy from moving anywhere. That's such a weird way to do this. We don't have a dolly. We don't have any way to actually lift this. You could have, like, maybe asked nicely, maybe offered hey, if you could help us put it in the position, I'll pay you X money extra, or just do something that isn't just forcing the guy to stay there because you're putting your life on the line. Genuinely speaking, a dumb decision. In this clip, we got a Karen arguing with a neighbor about parking spots on their neighborhood street.
City did. This is city equipment. City of Santa Rosa put this here. I'm telling you, I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God, I want this to work. I want you to stop hating me. Please,
Oh,
this is important
the
to
only
me.
reason that
Don't
I push the sign
hate
is
me.
because I back in
no,
here, and
please.
I don't want to hit that.
Okay, 1 car space.
I don't
This
wanna
is
hit that.
pretty wide, though. Come on, man. I mean, come on. That's pretty
Then the
wide.
reason I'm not able to go in all the way is because the sign's here. I
Okay,
don't
so
want to hit
here.
my car.
Okay, 1 car space.
And
Can
I
you
don't know
agree?
why you have the
Okay,
sign
can
all the
we
way.
agree?
I pushed it
Okay,
lightly
so
this way.
Let's agree. Let's agree today.
What
I'm
did you
not
want?
having this happen. I have to leave the sign. The city said leave the sign. Where do you want the sign? You tell me where you want the sign. You know where it was gonna
I
be?
just want the sign more
Guess
over there
what?
so I can
Guess
park
what?
here.
It was right here. This is where they were gonna put the sign. I swear to God. I ran out of my house. I go, what are you guys doing? What are you doing? What you doing? Oh, we have to put in a sign. They were gonna put it right here. They came out. Why would you think they would come out and paint this itty bitty section? It was critical to them.
I believe that that's because you have been complaining about people.
you-
Everything was fine. No one was even worried about anything.
This is so wrong. You have it so
You
backwards.
have been the one
You have it
complaining all
backwards.
the
That's
time.
right. Because you can't block my driveway. I can
You
come.
clearly go that way. Come on.
No, wait.
You're just trying to
Sir,
cause
I have the right to my driveway. This is my driveway. I have the right.
Please don't
I
touch
have
my
the
car.
right to my driveway, don't I? Can't I?
Sure.
Right? I have the right. You drive on your driveway. I don't bother you.
These are legal parking spots.
This is my driveway.
Okay.
Where do you want the sign?
I just want the sign out of the way so I can back in.
Where do you want it?
Back
One.
over.
Okay, 1 spot. 1 spot. You can't have the whole spot. So 1, and this is
I
my
back in
property.
here, look.
Don't back into my property. This is my property. Don't bring your car
So
to my
why is
property.
the sign in the middle of the road? That's what I'm wondering.
Where do you want it?
I
You
don't
agree
want
with
it
me?
there.
It has to be here. Has to be here. Where do you want
What
it?
would happen if it wasn't there?
Where do you want it? Where do you want it? I'm letting you choose. I want to solve this problem. I want it to go away. I'm tired of all of this every day. I'm tired of you acting this way. I'm tired of you
I have a 2-year-old
acting,
that's more mature than you right now.
and I'm trying to find out what you want. I'm asking you,
I
what
just
do
want
you
the sign to be out of the road.
Okay,
That's
is
it.
this good? You can't park here. Red.
Who
no
is
parking.
parking there? Who is parking there?
You.
Who
You.
is parking there?
You've parked as far back as here.
I have not parked that far back.
You have. I have a photo. I'm keeping track.
Okay.
I'm a 17-year city employee.
Good
I know
for
what
you.
I'm doing.
Good
I
for you.
want my driveway back. I deserve my driveway back. I should be able to pull in if I want to.
Pull in freely. Go
Great.
for it.
Good. This sign helps me with that.
Okay,
Okay,
lady.
so are you good with this? Are you good with this?
I just didn't like the sign out in the middle of the
Okay,
road.
are you good with this? Space. Can you come in safely?
I will come in
I'm
as
asking.
I've already been doing it.
Okay, so safely. This is good enough? Can this sign stay right here? Will you be okay and leave the sign alone? If I leave it right here.
Why don't you put it onto the dirt road?
That's
or to
my
your
property. This is my property. Why do I own the sign? No, we split it.
I can
You
throw away
can't
the sign if that's
park
the issue.
here. The reason why.
I can throw away the sign for you.
No, it's a city employee. City sign.
It's
They
not
put
even a
it
city
in.
sign.
This came from the city of City Santa Rosa. Look.
It didn't.
They all match.
You added this.
That is the same sign. The same sign. They were going to put a hole.
Look,
They
stripe
were
and
gonna-
seal.
That's right. Whatever. The city gave this to me. The city came out here and gave this to me.
Well, it is shut you up.
They painted this so that you know you cannot come this far onto my property.
No one's in your property.
You have been.
When?
I've already told you that. We're going around in circles, sir. It's not fair for me.
Okay,
Stop circles.
Okay.
We've agreed.
All I told you is
We've
the sign
agreed.
could be where we want.
Perfect. We're done. Stop hassling me.
I'm not hassling you.
Don't
You
move the
called me
sign.
personally like a weirdo.
Don't touch the sign anymore, right? Are you okay with that, sir?
Is that your sign?
City of Santa Rosa has asked me to monitor this sign.
They specifically asked.
Yes! They came out here, sir, and they said this sign has to be here. Fire, police, and ambulance want to keep this area clear,
I'm
sir.
sure. Okay, ma'am. We'll do it.
Are we done? Are we done? We're
I'm
done
done.
resolving. This sign can now stay right here.
Sure.
Agree.
What a weird.
You know, I wish we had like a picture or maybe just zoomed out, like showing off where their actual driveway is, because, I mean, they might be blocking the driveway, but they're not showing us that they are because they're avoiding showing us where their actual driveway is. But ignoring that potential possibility here, it just seems like she's kind of losing it. And it's weird that the city council would put a sign on a little thing like that to have there permanently. Wouldn't they want to put that into the ground? But going off of her storytelling here, she apparently annoyed them to not put it into the ground. I don't know. I'm honestly more confused about what this entire thing was even about. Apparently, someone's been parking in that area and slightly going into her property with the rear end, which is interesting because usually anything in front of your mailbox tends to become more of a council thing rather than your land. You can still maintain it, but it depends on how things go. I don't know. This clip's just interesting to look at. She's just going on this endless loop of just going off about, no, it's got the signs here from the city. People have been parking badly. I said you were parking badly. It's fine to be here. Go over and over again. Good God. Here we have two people arguing on a beach, and the guy being recorded decides to play mediator between these two to find out what happened.
What's the problem?
You too?
I'm just asking, what's the problem? Is there a problem? What's the problem?
There's no problem, sir. She's just, yeah, listen. All right, listen. Two sides. Come on.
Okay, two sides. I'll hear
Get
two
out of
sides.
here. You want to hear her story?
If we could stop shouting, I would love to hear the story. What's the problem?
No, this. Okay, check.
Hold on. Can you let her speak? Can you let her speak?
Still be here. I can come back.
No.
You,
Just
so there's not a problem.
calm down. What's?
If you need to contact someone, you should contact them. I hope you have a blessed day.
Have a blessed day.
And see, she's pissed off.
So you're a little bit angry too. You're kind of yelling.
Okay, now check this out. That woman over there.
God loves you.
Specifically sent a message over here.
Where?
In this bathroom.
In this bathroom over here. Sent what kind of a message?
Sent you too?
I'm just asking what kind of message you're talking about. You're yelling in front of my camp over here. My kids are over here.
I hear that.
Okay.
These people are attacking. Okay, this woman just walked in here. You
Okay.
know how you can talk back and forth in a family unit and say nothing?
Yes.
Okay. So she walks her kid in there, and you know how you can see eyes?
There's what? Eyes?
You can talk to someone else as long as you can see into their eyes. You can, okay, as a family unit, a mother always knows what her children are doing.
Okay.
Okay, so she takes her kid in there, has her children look into my eyes, okay? And then I'm not kidding you.
Kidding? You mean kidding?
I'm not kidding you.
Okay.
And I know
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm
It's
little,
okay. That's
because
it.
now you're validating my feelings, and I can see that you are really trying to problem solve here.
Yeah,
So she
thank you.
takes- Yes, okay. So she takes her children into the bathroom. She has the door wide open.
Wow.
And she has her son exposed, defecating on the toilet.
You're saying this-
Oh wow.
No,
Yeah.
her friend over here.
That could be disturbing to someone. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Is that what happened though?
You know, I wasn't there. I didn't see it. I just saw that there was a lot of yelling.
And this is a front right
and
here.
I just wanted. No, I'm not her friend. I don't even know her. I just felt that maybe you were hurting or she was hurting, so I just stopped to say hi to you and to.
If that was
to
so, you
validate
would have got out of my face. So I'm gonna go take a time out.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's a good thing. Let's just chill.
Because yeah.
Let's just chill. Hey, everybody, just 1 second. 1 second.
Unacceptable. I got a little hot and heated, and I'm gonna go cry over here now
It's-
because you guys know well.
But the beach is beautiful, right?
Amen. Okay. And
Okay.
I'm just gonna have time out so that I
All right. All right, take care. Sorry, I had to kind of just get in there a little bit. So.
No, you're okay. I was just
Thank you.
trying to diffuse that. The lady was scared of her.
So you're trying to be a referee in the situation.
Yeah, I was trying to
yeah.
just divert her because there
Okay.
were small children there and she was yelling stuff that was unnecessary. So I was just trying to
No problem.
divert her, and I appreciate you stepping in.
Yeah,
and,
no problem.
You know.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
That's what I do. I'm like a judge. I walk around and I judge things. That's all I do.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so
Good.
I'm not like a legal qualified judge, but you know, kind of I try to rationalize with people. I don't know. Whatever.
Well, God puts us in places for reasons, so.
Certainly does. Have a great time at the beach.
Thanks, you too.
Hey, I need like an initial reaction response to that. Can you close it out for me?
That was crazy. I walked in on that and yeah, crazy.
Crazy.
Okay.
Carrie, did you hear that whole that message there, or that argument?
I did not hear a whole argument.
But what did you think that was happening over there as that lady? Just give me a little review of your perspective.
So one lady thought that that lady was cuckoo.
Yeah.
And so yelled at the lady that get away from my children.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
Something weird. I wasn't really listening.
You're like, what is this incident?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's exciting.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
It's drama.
Something. She keeps talking to herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever someone seems like they're talking to themselves, I film that stuff. You know what I mean? It's awesome. All right. Well, that was.
Yeah, I'm with you, buddy. I don't even know what even happened here. It seems very goddamn convoluted and confusing, but it's funny nevertheless. Man, some people are just wild. Here we got a fun Karen holding a car park spot with their body rather than a vehicle.
Let's see who's gonna be since he was gonna have to walk a shame right now. So I got this lady right here. I've only seen this on videos on YouTube and TikTok, and this lady really saving a spot in the street. Here she is.
Hey,
well, let's see who has more patience right here.
Is threatening to post me on TikTok for holding your spot for me while you take a vlog, because I'm sure he's a law-abiding citizen in every other aspect of his life. Oh, you're gonna get so viral for this, man. I guess that's your life achievement. Congratulations. That's what society's become. He's like, I'm gonna put you on viral TikTok because you're saving a spot for your flat. You got another spot, you win.
Well, that's unfortunate that your friend's gone around the block and done something. It really is unfortunate. Unfortunately, you're not a vehicle. You can't save a spot for another vehicle with your own body. In this situation, you just have to let them park because they got here before your friend came back from their lap around the block, and there is absolutely nothing you can do about it. Time to move on. In this next clip, we got a Karen who has a bit of a meltdown in the middle of a hotel reception.
Who's in charge here? Oh. Because they need to be down here, all of them. All of them need to be down here. Right, I want them sitting right there, all of them. Let's run this place.
Tomorrow you can actually stop by and speak with them.
No, listen to me. There's no tomorrow here. Do you know how bad this place looks like? You know, you work here. Pick up the phone right now. Look at me. Pick up the phone right now and you say this. You don't listen to me. Listen. Put my bag down.
You're really pushing it.
You're pissing. Get my bags down. I'm calling the cops. You're not the cops.
Good.
Where are the real cops? Who are you? Give my bags. Where are you? No,
Denise, stop. Denise.
I guess the main thing I have here is that, is she trying to have some form of racist indication here because the staff member is black, there's another person of color just behind her, and the person recording, we get a glimpse of their hand and it looks like they also might be a person of color, and she's just like, oh, you want to get rid of all these people, you know that make this place look bad, you know? Like, is that what this is? I'm not, like, if it isn't, then I'm sorry, but what the fuck? And then, of course, when security goes to escort her out, she loses her shit. Like, no, I want the real cops to be here. Only the real cops. You're not real cops, so get the fuck out of here. Give me my stuff. But here we have a person who has gotten their nails done, and to them, it's a bad job, so they refuse to actually pay for the nails themselves. So, in response, none of the staff members, including potentially the owner/manager of this store, refuse to let this Karen leave. Let's watch the clip. I'll talk more about this after.
Do not touch me. Do not touch me.
Don't let me come in.
Let me out of your fucking shop. This is horrible. She did a horrible job and she won't fix
She's
it.
very happy, and then she look at the whole colors. She not happy the color, and then she said I do
Let me
very
out
bad
of this
job,
shop.
everything. And then she
I will
was
pay 50%, but I have to go get these redone
and then
now.
she very
You didn't
loud,
even
and
finish
then
my toenail.
she hit me, and then she said
I did not hit you. You fucking hit
everybody
me.
say I have a
Yeah,
camera.
you hit me, okay?
I have a camera.
Yeah, because you won't let me
I have
out of
a
here.
video.
Shut up.
You shut up.
You shut up.
shut up!
You.
Don't talk anymore, okay? You shut up! Or you shut up!
You shut up.
Don't hit me, okay?
You shut up. You shut up.
What are you doing?
You shut up.
No!
Yeah.
Say why?
Shut up.
You shut up!
Now we change the name and then the same the place, okay? Can you come soon the boss for please? Help me please. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, chẳng cứ lại
Yeah, do you see this? That's for you.
Yeah, tại nó không có. I have the camera. I have the camera.
Yeah, guess what? You start screaming at me. When I asked you to fix my nail, you would not fix my nail.
What for fix?
They're all different lengths. This is fucked. It has bubbles in it. You guys didn't even finish my toes.
The color look like yes. Are you one?
It looks horrible. Look at this.
Very nice nail.
No, it's horrible.
Because you're the one to pay and then you say like that, okay?
No, I said I'll pay you 50%.
No.
Unless you want to fix it. They're all different lengths.
Don't say that. You liar. You don't
touch me. Do not touch me.
Touch Hey.
You want to go?
Yeah, I don't want to go. I want to get the money. Because I'm serving
That's
with
what
you,
you have.
okay?
For your shit nails that I have to go get redone.
You go back to Vancouver. Don't go to the back. Okay? You back, girl. Okay?
Yeah, everyone will know not to come to your fucking establishment ever again.
I don't want you to come back, okay? But you get
Nobody
back,
in Shellac will ever
okay? You get back, girl. You when you come
You don't scream at people when they want you to fix something. You say, okay, I will fix it for you. It looks like shit. Yeah, okay. There's bubbles in here.
What a bubble?
There's a bubble right there.
I don't see that. You liar. Bubble.
Yeah, you can't even read. You can't even read.
Because you.
So of course you can't see the bubble. Can you see this? Can you see this? It's all smudged. You can't even fix it.
Because you don't want to pay.
Why don't you just say fix it? Why don't you just fix it?
I want to talk
No, there's still a
I don't want that.
bubble.
You like sit down, please. Sit down, please. Huh? Sit down.
You sit down, little lady.
No. This is I saw it. I never sit down. Go sit down.
Yeah, I can say it. You're crazy. That's not even a thing. In Canada, we go like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canada not look and run. Okay? Just you.
I asked you to fix my nail and you wouldn't.
I said I fixed already done.
It's not fixed. It's shitty. Can you see? You can't see. That's why. Maybe you shouldn't do nails anymore if you can't see.
I let you know. I serve it for.
Maybe you should do your nails if you can't see.
Not for you like that. Okay? I serve it for 100,000 customers. Okay?
Year and a half to
Okay?
finish them.
And not you like that. You pay and then you run. Not easy. Okay? I need the bullet coming. Okay? You need to pay. Police, you need to pay. Không phải police.
I said, fix it or I'm not paying.
Người của hắn số
And you won't
ai
fix
for you
it.
don't know.
You won't fix my nail. I'm not paying. You're not going to fix it.
Đi giường đấy.
No.
I don't open the door. I'm waiting. Hey! Hey! Yeah! Hey! No! Đi giường lấy. Đi giường lấy giải quyết cái đó. Đi giường lấy.
You just assaulted me! You just assaulted me!
You big mouth! Shut up the mouth!
Help! Help!
Ở ngoài phim cái này nó I wait now! I wait in the morning coming, okay?
Quay con con lên tiền.
Dừng lấy tiền cái luôn chị dừng lấy. Lấy con đi bắn nè. Số máy thì gì? No! Hey!
Đọc số.
Nhanh đi, đọc số là gì? Vô. 604.
Let me out! You
604.
can't keep people!
Sit down lên!
No.
604 là mấy nữa tối nay mình nhớ số không Tuấn?
This is a very interesting one because a lot of people like there's a lot of weird clarifications around US law when it comes down to this exact type of incident here, especially considering the fact it heavily varies state by state. So a lot of people are pointing out the fact that this is false imprisonment and things along those lines, and technically, depending on the state, this could be counted as that, but also technically, depending on the state, no. So
state laws, as I said, will vary state by state. It can change a lot, but most stores have outlines on what a store can do when stopping and searching customers when it comes to them potentially shoplifting stuff. These laws are sometimes called a shopkeeper's privilege laws. These laws generally allow store personnel to detain a person temporarily if there is a reason to suspect that person for shoplifting. For instance, store personnel might have the right to stop someone after witnessing suspicious activity in person or using a security camera. And here, in this case here, we have a clear evidence that this person has gotten work done on her nails by the store here and she refuses to pay. So that's shoplifting there. She's stealing the labor that was done to turn her nails into what it is. So in theory, they can stop her from leaving the store. But there's two big asterisks that come along with this one. First off, they should be immediately trying to call the police when it comes down to this incident. The moment that they have to stop someone from leaving, they should already be either, if they're in a mall, getting security guards to come and handle this, or, in this case here, should be getting police to come on the scene as soon as possible. Secondly, they can't use more force than what is necessary to hold the person until the police arrive. That's a very big classification here. They can only do so much. All they can do is to stop the person from leaving if they have actual proof that, yeah, they've stolen something. And, well, we have it here. But again, a very big clarification here. They can't use much force to it. It's literally just simply stopping them from leaving the store. And clearly here, depending on your own opinions, there's more force than necessary being used in this clip to keep the Karen inside the store. It's very interesting to say the least. And because the laws are so heavily state per state, this could be entirely illegal what they're doing here if they're in a wrong state, or it could be perfectly fine. And this also will lead to a lot of you guys are going to have different opinions when it comes to a situation like this. But when it comes down to it, it's like, ultimately, this is something where you would better off talking to a lawyer to find out like the legalities of this clip here. But from what we know, she's gotten her nails done. She refuses to pay for the nails, the labor that was done to create her nails, as well as the product that was used to create her nails, because she believes they weren't done correctly. She asked them to be fixed and they wouldn't do that, which is a very interesting choice to say the least. And now, because of that, she refuses to pay for the nail work that was done. So in theory, she's now stealing because there's been products and stuff used to create her nails, as well as someone's time and effort and labor that was done here. So she still should be paying, even if it's been a bad job. It's very interesting overall to look at this one. And again, I will make this 100% clear. This varies state by state massively. Some of them have very clear rules that they can't do this. Only a manager has some of them have it. Only a manager or an owner of the store can possibly do this. But even in some cases, you can't exactly force the person to stay in the building. But then there's other cases where yes, they can do this, but they can't apply too much, more force than what is necessary to keep the customer there until the police arrive. It's very interesting to say the least. I am quite curious to hear what you guys think about this clip though, because it's a very divisive one. Here we have a Karen who decided to park her car behind a bunch of other people's cars in a place that isn't an actual parking spot, and when she gets caught out by someone who's trying to leave, she cracks the shits.
Please get.
I already told you why.
There's a spot right there you could park in. And do you live here?
Who the f***
I live here.
There's somebody who lives here. Who is assigned?
What? I need to get in my car and get to a job, and
you don't have to treat me like this. I
You-
didn't do anything to you. So
You
what?
did too. You parked her in.
Oh, and I'm really hurting her.
Yes, I need to get to my. I have responsibilities I need to get to. This is my parking
No,
spot.
it's not.
I signed a lease here. They said you can park right there.
No, they didn't.
Were you
They
there?
didn't park there when she signed the lease. Why are you yelling at me too? Who the f*** are you? Somebody she asked to help her. Good.
And you don't live here.
What do you think? You think I'm gonna
Please
hit you?
get
Is
in
that
your
why
car.
You're recording me?
Because you're being psycho. I would like you to get in your car
Psycho.
and move.
I'm being psycho. You're
Please
being
get in
rude
your
the whole
car
time.
and move.
I'll wait for the police to come.
For what?
Because you're being rude to me. The whole time since you knocked on that door, you've been being rude.
Why would I be so nice to you when you're blocking me in when I have to go somewhere? You shouldn't do this in the first place. This is my spot. I live here. And you do not live here.
Karen, that is an amazing idea. Yes, let's just wait there and wait for the police to come in so they can see how clearly in the wrong you are and you can cop a fine for parking in a place where you shouldn't be parking. I'm so glad you accepted responsibilities for your actions and are going to take the punishment that you deserve. Good on you. Wait a minute. So here we have a lady who's going to the bank to make some form of transaction. And apparently at some point either the passport had their name misspelled with an additional R, or the name that was put into the bank system was missing the letter R one of the additional times it was appearing in the passport. And because the passport was new, the bank decided to call the police on her because they assumed that she is trying to commit some form of fraud with some fake passport.
That's good. Did you guys call the police on me? You called the police on me? For what?
I'll speak to you in a second, okay? Do you want to just go with one officer? Here, come with me. Come this way.
They called the police on me for the first time in my life. It's not okay. It's not okay.
Well, like, we'll get this figured out.
Why didn't they come and talk to me and ask me a question, calling the police on me? Why?
I'm not sure, I wasn't here, right?
Okay,
so
ask your question.
We're just here to make sure that everything.
What is your name? Yeah, monsieur, what's your name?
Right here.
C'est ça, comme d'habitude, la discrimination dans ce pays, j'en ai marre. Demande-moi des questions. Tu connais même pas les règles du Canada, c'est les nouveaux passeports qui ont été émis en mai 2003.
On va aller juste là. Okay, so I guess there's 2 R's in your name, but they only had 1, so they were concerned about that. Okay, we understand that that's a common mistake. People could easily make a mistake, or they could have made a mistake. So essentially, what we're looking into now is the passport. So it looks like a brand new one. So essentially, all we're doing is confirming that it's not a forged passport. Once we get that confirmed that it's not, you're going to be on your way. Okay?
A forged passport.
I understand that you're upset with everything that happened. If you don't want to use that bank anymore, that's up to you. You can do what you want with that. Okay? Do you have any questions?
Can I have my passport back and my IDs and stuff?
Yeah, we're going to get that back as long as everything checks out. Okay? So we're just making sure everything's legit, and then you're going to be on your way. You can have all your stuff back. Okay?
Any questions?
Man, wow, that'd be a horrible experience to deal with. Like, yeah, I'm not 100% sure how to really approach this one. From what I can gather from the clip, it seems to be a case where the spelling of that person's name, it was misspelled in the bank system or misspelled on the passport, one of the two, most likely in the bank system, and because it didn't quite line up, it was assumed that it was a fake of some sorts, which, jeez, that's just, don't they have a better form of verification system on to make sure certain passports are real or not, or do they always have to call the police for this type of thing? Because this could cause so many issues, and I hope that whoever the bank teller was made some form of way to appeal for this mess, because yeah, that's wow. This next clip, we've got a Karen who's very unhappy that the land near them is being developed upon.
That's good. I'm working really hard to clear this yet.
Awesome. I want to see your plans. I want to see your plans. I don't care. You can tape me all you want. Good. Show me your plans, because otherwise I will call the police as well.
Call them.
You do have to show plans.
I don't have to show you.
You have to show me plans. Of course you do. Of course you do.
Because I'm mowing?
Because you're not mowing.
I'm not?
You're clearing, okay? You're dropping things.
See me cutting any big trees?
I do.
Wait till he mows this whole section and you can see everything.
You're a real winner.
You are.
You
Get back
are.
on your own
I will not. I want to have a conversation with you.
I don't
want you to call the property owner.
I don't even live here.
Okay, well then I will go find out who does live here, because as far as I'm concerned, you are, until you can prove that you are where you're supposed to be,
I can do whatever I want on his property.
by the way of a marker, because you are my property, I know I have rights.
Okay, I'll be
For how
down
much
there.
you can clear,
I'll
I
mow.
know I have rights.
I'm going to clear all the way to the wall.
I know I have rights.
Yeah,
okay?
good. Well,
and I want
you're
you to
wrong.
show me.
I don't have
where
to show you nothing.
Yes, you do. You have to mark this, pal. Pal, you have to mark
You're a
this.
beauty. Are you from the city?
You are a beauty.
Are you from the city?
Are you from the city?
No, I grew up here.
Excellent. Good for you. Good for you. I want you to show me where you have.
I don't have to show you nothing.
Yes, you do.
I know the wall is the property line.
How? You got to show that. Oh, good. Awesome. Is this the police?
How am I infringing upon anything?
Because you're clearing everything.
I don't need a permit for that.
Who cleared all that?
Yeah.
To your stone
Did
wall.
you hear me? I live here. You don't. There is no house.
He's gonna
here,
live here.
Okay.
There's gonna be a house here, a big one.
Ooh, I'm so scared. Why are you trying to threaten me? Why are you trying to threaten me?
There's no threatening.
Yes, you are.
There's
Yes,
no
you
threatening.
are. You don't
No, no.
scare me. Okay. I have a right to know what's happening on my
We're
head
cutting
property.
trees.
Okay, how far are you going?
Right to the stone wall.
Right to the stone wall?
Yeah.
Yep.
So we can, see everything.
Yep.
Karma will get you, big guy.
Oh, no.
Don't you worry.
Came over here.
You threatening me?
What?
Who came?
No, I'm not threatening
get
you.
off my
I'm
property,
simply making a statement.
Beat it.
Yeah.
Beat it. Beat it. Beat it.
Yeah.
Or bug somebody else.
I'm not bugging anybody.
Wait till they build the houses down.
That's okay, because I have 16 acres too. I'll put my big houses right up next to your big houses, and
I don't
we'll
care.
all
I don't live here.
We'll have a barbecue.
just
That's
gonna cut
my
all these
point,
trees.
Al. That's my point. You don't live here, so that's why you don't care. I do live here, and I've been working my ass off.
Bye.
Whilst I don't know much about the legality of doing any form of land clearing in most of America, I think there's one simple thing here. You don't go over to the people doing it and go off at them. You kind of should either call up your local council or local people in government that can actually potentially do something about this and not just harass the people who are working. I don't know about you, but that seems to be very highly unproductive in what you're trying to do here. Here we got a Karen who decided to park their car right behind someone else's. When they asked me, they said, nah, you can stay here.
What it is, you wasn't expecting my response. That's what it was.
Right now,
you don't
you are
block me in.
threatening me.
No,
Right now, you are
you've
threatening
been.
me.
Girl,
Right now, you are threatening me.
y'all see this? Right now, I'm threatening you.
I cannot give you an answer.
No, you know why you can't give me an answer? Because it speaks it right here. You're blocking me in and you don't even know me. Over parking?
No, you
immediately told me that you were calling the police, and where did I come from? How dare you?
When you
in 2020, motherfucker, you still doing this, Karen? You should have asked me my name.
need to back off.
No,
You need to back
you're
out of my
keeping me
face.
hostage right now by blocking my car in.
I
You
am
won't
not.
allow me to leave. Here's my car, everybody. Oh, now I got room to get out, but you just told me that I couldn't go. You can't hold me nowhere.
say that.
What?
You don't think
When
no,
they
listen.
replay this video, they'll see it, because, baby, you don't know me. I go viral, and you're gonna go
You go
viral.
viral, but you have not
Karen, no, you don't. This is my phone. How dare you, Karen? How dare you, Karen?
You need to back off.
No, you need to let me
You're
go.
12
You need to
inches
move out my spot. You need to let me back up. Right. So then why are you blocking me in?
Because I need the police to come now.
And you're afraid for your life? Because I am. I'm very afraid.
Good.
Because
I
you
am.
are trapping me in, and I am very afraid from. You're
You
not.
got 8
You gonna move your ass out the way.
Well, I got your.
I don't care. Then take it. Yep. Illegally taping my my number, and if you go near my car, I swear to God.
Just want the VIN.
Oh, you wanna? She just grabbed me. You better get her, son.
What in the world happened at the end there? Like, genuinely, did the camera doesn't really catch much of it at all. From what I can tell, after a few moments after the initial kerfuffle started at the back end there, it looks like the person who was behind the camera is holding the person and then lets go of them. And the moment that they get let go, they go from screaming their lungs out to just like, you're going to jail now, in the calmest voice they had beforehand as well. Like, it just sounds like nothing actually happened and they just made up a whole bunch of crap to try and, like, that scream was just complete and utter nonsense to attempt to get someone hurt. I don't know. It's so wild to me just watching something along those lines, especially with the ending that was. Like, did the person behind the camera just try and stop them from touching their car or pulled them away from the car, and then their phone was knocked out of their hands and the person started screaming because they were being touched by someone after they attempted to do something with their property? I don't know. I don't think there's a very clear answer to that one. Maybe you guys might have an idea what happened here post this, because there may be a news article on this or not. Who knows? But also, genuine question, why? Like, it looks like I don't know why the other person who's recording this was in that spot in the first place, because it looks like that's a driveway into something and that says no parking. And then the other person's just chosen to park right behind them for some dumb reason. I wouldn't understand why. Maybe they thought that the person who was there was some suspicious person, but then there could be potentially some form of racing. I don't know. There's a lot of layers to this that just leads me to think, like, what is the bigger picture to this? What happened prior to this recording mess?
In this next clip here, we've got a guy who is so desperate to make his complaint about the bad customer service, he's willing to cut off another person who's currently trying to make their order in order to make the complaint. And when they get pointed out to by doing that from the woman themselves, he decides to do the lamest excuse of, I don't argue with women. Here's the clip.
But you don't need to mind your business. Please.
You came and interrupted me when I was ordering.
Please stop, man. Mind your business.
I'm ordering my food and you came to interrupt me ordering. You came and interrupted him.
I don't argue with women. I will. My wife is on the corner. I will call my wife.
You came and interrupted him rudely while I was going to order. That's disrespectful.
I don't argue with women, but I will call my wife. Don't argue with women, but I will call my wife. I'm sorry about that. But I will call my wife, and my wife will come up here and really.
You're not going to do that. I'll call the police. Call her. Call her. Call her.
I said, I don't argue with women.
Call her. Call
I said, somebody hung up.
I'll call the police for you guys. Don't
Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. What the look like, man?
You threatening me, right?
I'm threatening you.
On camera, you did, right?
What did I say I was going to do to you?
Okay.
What did I say I was going to do to you? What was the threat? What was the threat? What was the threat? Call the police. Get the police up here.
Right, yeah, I'm not the police either. On Winchester.
Whatever you want to. I mean, you don't change it back to somebody who's hung up on when I'm trying to put your order. Why? I'm here for a 15-minute hold.
You've already created less than
What I'm working for. You said you don't because she's trying to yell at me. I said I don't argue with women, but I did my wife with it.
You come here because you're very rude.
Go
Very
get
rude.
it.
Very
I'm going to go.
disrespectful.
Well, I just called in and somebody hung up on me. The second time when I called back on radio, we was in a hold for 20 minutes and I said, no, still on hold. Let me walk in. I'm all over and said, why y'all playing on me, man?
I'm going to refuse you service. We'll wait for them to get.
That's my mom. I wasn't trying to disrespect.
I'm not trying to box them up.
I'm a boxer. Bro, come on, bro. I got to show you it, bro. Hey, stop it.
I think it goes without saying the caption is not mine. It's a bit of a interesting one to say the least. A touch racist maybe. Anyway, what an absolute cop-out from this guy. It's just like, oh, the second he realizes, oh, I've done something silly here, rather than addressing the problem, he's just like, no, I don't fight, I don't argue with women, my wife's over there, I don't argue with her, you know, I'll get her in here to do my 5-4, whatever crap he was saying. I kind of stopped paying attention when he started saying stupid like that. Like, it's just one of those things where it's like, if you do something stupid in a situation where you're clearly in the wrong, and your point is to do something sexist by saying, "Oh, I don't argue with women," it's just like, it doesn't make you out to be a high and mighty guy like you think it does. It just makes you out to be more of a dickhead than what you already were. Like, you feel like you're so self-important that you got to make your complaint first, even though there's someone clearly making an order at the register when you get there, but you're still just like, screw it, I'm gonna do it anyway. I hate you, get out of my way. I'm more important, I gotta make my complaint. Here we watch as the guy quite possibly gets arrested for something they didn't do. Don't have the proof for that one, but that's just what the story is for this one. Anyhow, the security guard's not exactly happy with the friend of the guy being arrested, filming the situation outside.
Yeah, no, I'm in the air. Yeah, no, I absolutely can. No, shut the up.
Hey, you're a coach, right? Can he videotape on property? Absolutely.
Heard. Yeah.
Are you with him?
Yeah.
Is this your stuff?
No, that's my stuff. It's in the bag. I just told him that it was against the law for them to check my option, check my receipt.
And I was asking if you together.
I know, I got you. I'm just saying my stuff is in there paid for.
You need to go.
I got stuff by the damn.
You need to go.
Do you know the consent laws of filming? So,
you do not have my consent to videotape me.
It doesn't matter, man.
Yeah, it does.
No, you're in public.
It's private property.
No, it don't matter.
You go to jail too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, management's asking to leave, bro. It's private property. Yeah, you gotta ask you to leave. Bro, you gotta go, dude.
dude, I'm asking you nicely.
You're gonna get apprehended like this guy. Is that what you want?
Oh, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Are you
100%.
gonna do it?
Yes, sir. 100%.
From my understanding of the First Amendment, because they're out in the car park is technically private property, but it's visible from a public space, which is just there. Like, in theory, he can go to the footpath next to the road, zoom in, and still record you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. But it's just like, now it's an issue because he's closer. Like, in my opinion, from what I've grown to understand, that this is just one of those things where there's really nothing they can do. Like, yeah, inside of the building of Walmart, they can kick you out and then can get you in trouble for trespassing afterwards if they're not happy with your filming. But again, they can't stop you from filming, and they can't force you to delete the video itself. They can just say, no, you can't be on this property. That's how that works. At least in America, and at least from what I can gather from reading up on the laws and bits and pieces like that, as well as what people have said in the comments in the past. In this next clip, Karen's unhappy with the job of a certain person, so decides to go on about how lazy they are in a warehouse.
Do another FedEx order. But if I have 2 boxes, I'm not putting that skid there because then we run into issues. You're too lazy to get off your thing, get the pallet jack, move it properly back to where I have it.
Hold on, rewind. Don't call me lazy. Okay, because I'm not lazy.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, see the thing. Now you say things instead of coming back here and saying something nice and saying, "Hey, listen, don't mess with my boxes until I'm gone," which is all you had to say. But now you want to say other stuff. But you're saying, you already made that clear. You already made that clear. You don't have to say other stuff.
Well, why today?
I mess with your boxes, so that makes me lazy. I mess with your boxes, that makes me lazy.
That's not even what I said. So you didn't even get the point.
But you're telling me I'm lazy.
No, that's not what I said.
You say I don't have to get off the forklift because you're lazy.
Yes.
That's what you said, right?
Yes, because you like to push stuff up because it was very obvious because Andrew even saw it. You just push stuff up.
Why are you talking about stuff that happened months ago? We haven't had an issue with anything in months. You're talking about shit that happened years ago. Okay. I'm not doing anything again. I just put the boxes on top of the skid because I don't want to get off the forklift and take the boxes that you have on the floor and put them on a skid.
And the reason why...
Just separate the shit.
It is separated. It's on the floor. The reason why I don't have 2 skids is because of that whole issue. So
all of a sudden now you made a decision that you don't want 2 skids. Then why didn't you say that then? You didn't come to me and say, "Hey, Manny, I'm only going to have 1 skid from now on."
I'm not going to have 1 skid for... See, you're not even listening to me because that's not what I said. That is not...
You just said that you're going to have 1 skid, and if there's only two FedEx boxes, you're going to leave them on the floor. That's what you said, right?
That's right, yeah. But I said if there's more than 2 boxes, I get...
Can you do me a favor and back up?
No.
Back away from me.
You got a mask on.
I don't care. Back away from me.
There.
From me. 6 feet.
I am.
No, you're not. You're in my personal space.
I am 6
Get from me.
I am 6 feet.
Back up. No, this is not 6 feet.
Yes, it is.
Just leave. I'm telling you, from me. Fuck.
So effectively you're saying that because you had issues finding a second skid, rather than actually going ask someone to help you find another one or point you in the direction of another free one or finding a way to get another one, you just put a handful of packages on the floor. You know, there are certain systems that are in place in warehouses like this to make things more fucking efficient. Just because a guy won't get off his fucking forklift to move a few boxes that you've left on the floor doesn't mean they're being lazy about it. You know, there's also things called time pressure, time management. They might have pressure to do X amount of things in a very short period of time, and taking the time to get off the forklift to move 3 or 4 boxes that are sitting on the floor is a valuable time that gets spent dealing with something that they really shouldn't need to be dealing with. Maybe you should just suck it up and learn to just, if you can't find a certain thing you're wanting, maybe actually ask for fucking help and go find said thing instead of just getting lazy yourself. Because that's what it sounds like here. You couldn't find a second skid, so you got lazy instead of attempting to actually get help finding it, or maybe grabbing it from somewhere else. You just put it on the floor and said, nah, it's someone else's problem. Like, what the fuck?
This one's a bit of a doozy. Basically, a customer has made an order for a very interesting sandwich type. A half cold veggie sandwich and a half hot chicken. Something that is, well, difficult to say the least. But here's an interesting one. We've also got a clip from the supposed customer who was wronged, quote unquote, in this situation. And then we've got a second clip from the person who was working that day. Let it roll.
I just want a regular chicken sandwich. But I can't do half of it with just... You don't have to. So you just want a chicken sandwich? Yes. All right. Do you want the onions and peppers in it? Yes. Please leave. I'm not making your sandwich. I'm refusing your service now. Please leave. Please leave. Ma'am. Please leave. Ma'am. Why are you not making the sandwich? Because you're acting like I'm stupid. So I am asking you to leave. I'm refusing your service now. I would appreciate it if you left my building. Call the police then. I will call the cops on you. Okay. I will do it. I'll wait here to find out. You can wait outside. I'll wait here. You can wait outside. I'll wait here. I am asking you to leave my building because you're treating me like garbage. So I need you to leave, please. How did I treat you like garbage? Not like that. I need you to please. I'm just saying okay. Please. If you're saying okay, then please get out of my building. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I literally have it on recording this, what she said.
Ma'am.
I was talking to him.
I can refuse service to anybody, so I'm going to need you to...
Where does it say that at?
It says that in my handbook, so please... Can you show me that? No. Okay, well, call the police. Ma'am, get out of my building.
No, because I'm going to report you for this.
For what?
For refusing service to me because I asked for a sandwich.
You asked for something that I cannot make you, and then when I
said I wanted a chicken sandwich. I asked for a chicken sandwich. Yeah. I still keep asking for a chicken sandwich.
I'm not making it. I thought that we've been through this. May you please exit my building?
I'm waiting for the police.
I haven't called them.
Because I'm gonna sue you for mistreating me.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Lady comes in. She asks me for a regular size sandwich. She wants half of a cold veggie and half of a hot chicken. I obviously can't do that. I can't even do that as a giant, let alone a regular size sandwich. I tried explaining to her several times. There's probably 3 to 5 minutes of context before that video even starts. And she just was not understanding me at all. She pulled out the phone, started recording me, and by that time I was so fed up. But I really tried hard to keep my composure, and I still continued to try to explain that I couldn't do that, but I was more than happy to make her one or the other or both, but I would have to charge her for 2 regulars or 1 regular, 1 mini, whatever she wanted. And she proceeded to get pretty belligerent with me, and yeah, I refused her service. And but there's no way I'm gonna let somebody talk to me like that. And for everybody saying that I needed a raise and a promotion, thanks. I got one about a year ago. I am now the general manager. So yeah, if you happen to be near my location, please stop in and grab a sandwich.
I mean, I always automatically assume that most people who are recording incidents are probably leaving certain things out of context or not involved in the situation. If someone's recording a different, like whenever they're recording themselves in an incident, I don't personally go straight on to believing what they're saying. I always think there's something more behind it. And here's a clear example of that. If it's someone, a spectator recording two people arguing, then I'm more likely to believe what I'm seeing, because it's less likely that things have been cut out of context and things along those lines, because it sounds like from the employee here that the Karen was recording for a good bit leading into where the clip actually starts, and of course they only whipped out their phone to start recording when they weren't getting what they want, which is just funny. It's almost like it's always the Karen behind the camera, never on the other side of it.
So here we have someone who gets cut off by the guy who's recording on the camera, and a little bit later when they've all parked up and they're going into the restaurant, this lady decides to have a bit of a road rage at them, as well as to say that I could have shot you and various other things.
I'm the person that you cut off in the big silver truck over there with my nephews in the car.
Well, you were
that, you
driving.
could, hold on, that you could have killed. You didn't have a turn signal on little girl. You did not have a turn signal. And you could get killed doing that by road rage. I could have shot you in your face because I carry a concealed weapon. So I could have shot you
That's
in
a
the face.
threat, though.
And I talk about that why.
Well,
I
just
could
think.
have. I'm not threatening you.
Yeah,
I
and we
said
saw
I
your
could
kids in the
have.
back, and you were riding around. We had to slam on our brakes.
And then your point would be what?
Your point would be.
Your point would be what?
You would
To show you to
The
be
fact
a
that you
better
have two
driver.
nephews in the car.
And your point would be what? We've been driving for like 30 million years.
Speech,
But either way,
it
you need
didn't
to watch what you're doing, because if I catch you on the street doing that again, I will hurt you.
So where are
That's
you
a
from?
threat.
Where are you from?
Definitely not.
That's a threat.
Bye.
Go back.
Look, I get it. It's frustrating when people cut you off like that, when they don't use their indicators to actually signal where they're going on the road and cut you off in order to cause a turn and various other reasons like that. And yes, that can cause crashes if your reaction speed isn't fast enough to deal with it, but it could lead to injuries. The likelihood of it leading to a death is very minimal unless you're going way over the speed limit or it's a weird highway cut. But okay, I get it, you're frustrated, but this is not how you handle things. You don't go in and chase after them, go off at them, and then say that I could have shot them. That's not how you do things. Okay, you can be upset at them, you can even tell them, hey, don't do that, use your indicator, signal where you're going because you could have caused a crash. Cool, but you don't ever say you could have shot them. It's not how you handle these things, it only leads to you getting in trouble. Here we have someone who's holding up a drive-thru, so when the person behind them beeps their horn at them for holding the drive-thru up, they decide to go off at that person too.
Ain't gotta worry about
So what's going on?
This fake gonna sit up here and threaten me because I blew my horn because a car in front of me was taking forever. So why would he think that I'm blowing
What kind of woman come out with a rap on her
somebody
head
paid
like that?
his damn low life short the goddamn holler and scream all night.
Exactly.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
Hey, you know what we gonna do? I'm gonna pull out a way so your broke can get your motherfucking meal. How about that?
Say what now?
I'm gonna pull out the way so your broke can get your meal. EBT. Hey, they take EBT.
Oh, great, motherfucker. And I want you to keep working so I can take all your money. You
take EBT. Money? You don't want to talk about no money.
Take that fucking wagon back in Africa. I already dealt with your kind once tonight. Get the out of here. What, $2? You got $200? You lucky.
You better hope they don't take it.
You with the right one now.
I assume the person behind the camera is in one of the cars behind the two cars involved in this confrontation and just laughing his ass off, and I love it. Just love it. It's just come in just to watch what the hell's happening, and it's just laughing at it. He doesn't care enough about this. It's just like, eventually I'll get my food, and that will be that. These two are just going to have their little bit of a fight now, because of course they are. Oh man, this was so interesting. Here we watch the crazed storage Karen doing something completely stupid.
No!
What'd I
go
do?
back and you use the code.
What'd I do? What'd I do? What'd I do? What'd I do? How did I get in here? How did I get in here?
I don't know.
How did I get in here? How did I get in here?
You better go. You followed me in here.
I ain't following you nowhere. Bro, record that shit.
She did with her hand, bro. When she hit it, she blocked the phone like she turned it off.
That's cool. Yeah, shut up.
Please send us anymore.
She's still following me right now. She's been following me for a good 10 minutes. I don't know what she's trying to accomplish. She wanted us to delete the video, and then she was blocking me from leaving, and she's still following me. We're on the way to a client's house. The client has a gate, so we're gonna have to get her through there. What I mean by that is call the cops for trespassing.
She was in that much of a rush to confront these guys leaving the storage unit that she forgot to apply the handbrake or the parking brake, whatever the hell you guys call it in America. We call it a handbrake here because it's a handbrake, you know? It's a big emergency brake, whatever. But I just can't get over that she's that much in a rush to get out of her car and go off these people that she forgets the most fatal thing, and her car starts to roll away. Good thing she left her door open, otherwise she would have been screwed, and that would have been hilarious to watch happen. And, okay, so grabbing from the story here of events that we get from how she's chosen interaction here, apparently they didn't use the code or the necessary thing to leave through the main gate, and she's not happy about that because she thinks they're following them, or I don't know what she's exactly thinking here. Like, it seems to be that she thinks they're following her, but at the same time, that seems completely stupid because how'd they get in there in the first place? Why is a big golf truck and with a decent sized trailer from what we saw for that glimpse going into a storage unit center and leaving? I don't know, maybe to grab some stuff out of one of the storage units, you know, it makes a lot of sense. And the absolute brilliant is that she chose to follow them afterwards too for some dumb reason. This Karen was caught being annoying to their neighbor, and so when they got caught, they decided to just sit down with their dog in front of their yard for some dumb reason and call the cops.
She called to say that I was trespassing. Well, I'm not going anywhere until against you. And so I was just wondering. Right now, I'm just sitting in the street because she's accusing me of
In front of my yard.
She said I'm in her yard, but I'm sitting in the street. I was just walking my dog, and I live nearby. Well, I'm not going anywhere until the officer gets here. She's accused me of being racist. She's accused me of being dangerous. Oh, I'm not standing next to her. I'm just sitting out front of outside.
In front of my house.
Thank you.
You are dangerous. My daughter has you recorded too, huh?
Y'all, this crazy up here. Is that what you're wanting to try to provoke me? Brody. Like what?
No, you. I don't know who you calling the, but you the. Who you calling the? Who is you calling the?
What?
Who are you calling the? Who are you calling the? Get off my property. You going to jail. You going. You going.
You don't own the street.
Yeah, I do.
You don't own the street.
Yeah, I do.
It's the property of Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I do. I own. Yes, I do.
Show me where you own the street.
You gonna be looking real. I can't wait. Wait to post you in my yard.
I don't care.
I can't wait. I saw you over there. I got you on camera letting your dog. You didn't pick up anything over there. You had him peeing over there. You were over there walking in my yard. I asked you to get off, and you didn't. Ha ha ha. Yeah. What led you to be a racist? What led you to be a racist? When you tell me what led you to be a racist, then I'll tell you what led me to be this way. Please get off my yard, racist lady. Get off my yard, racist lady. And you're disturbing my kids in there that are sleeping, you and your dog. You're disturbing us. No, I won't. You apologize.
I'm sorry, but regardless of anything that happened beforehand, the brain of the person who's sitting in the front yard must be really tiny, because why waste your time doing this in any capacity? Well, what's even the value of this? You really just want to mess with someone that badly? Like, I genuinely have a hard time understanding the point of this entire clip. It's just, I'm watching this and trying to make how do we get here in the first place? Why is this lady just sitting down in the front yard with her dog? Her dog's going off, because of course it is. And there's nothing that I can see that logically makes sense. I'm stuttering like a madman because I'm just trying to understand what's actually happening here. It just don't make sense whatsoever. In this next clip, we probably have the case of why old people shouldn't still be driving cars, and if they are, they should be retested quite often.
We're the one. Get the cops here fast.
She said just go over to your car. It was probably the dog driving.
Shut up, asshole. Shut up, asshole. Did you hear what you're laughing, aren't you? They hit me from here. I'm so lucky.
You hit them.
Shut up!
Yeah. Say hi.
911, please.
911. All right, guys. Yeah, listen. If they need, I basically pulled up as soon as
you don't.
I'm truly curious on what actually happened in this situation, on like how this crash occurred, because my god, that car looks like it was completely squished. Like, wow.
Here we have an upset DoorDash driver who's gone back to the previous delivery in order to question the person they delivered for why they did a chargeback. And for those of you who are unaware, if you get enough chargebacks on your account when you're a driver, you can get your ability to do driving on DoorDash or Uber Eats, all the various platforms permanently. Like, you get removed and you're not allowed to do that anymore. So it does actually affect other people's livelihoods if you do chargebacks. Here's a clip.
Whatever y'all little ghetto people always trying to get a free meal. Y'all always, call her back. Call her back, because y'all always trying to get a free meal.
First of all,
y'all so ghetto.
Don't put your hand in my face.
Ghetto.
Don't put your hand in my face.
I'm gonna need for you to let these people know. I'm gonna start recording you. I'm gonna record it. Don't worry about it. I'm recording it, and I see the food right there. I see the food.
Move away from my door.
I wish you would, and I wish you would.
Move away from my door. Move away from this door.
I wish you would, ma'am. Don't worry, because I recorded all the food and everything in here. You old ghetto old trifling heifer. You trifling for that. You trifling. I'm going to send this video to DoorDash. You trifling. Oh, dirty heifer. They always trying to get something for free.
Now I ask the question, do you think this person handled this entire thing the right way? Like, I can understand why we got here in the first place. I mean, heck, this is affecting her income because someone is selfish enough to attempt to get their food for free, even though they got it delivered by the delivery driver. Because, you know, charging back doesn't just charge back the money from DoorDash itself. So, no. It means that the person who's the delivery won't get paid for it whatsoever. And they've just wasted whatever amount of fuel to do that delivery, and that money's now just vanished, gone, completely kaboof. And as I said, it can get your account terminated as well. But also at the same time, you get caught doing enough false chargebacks, your own account can get terminated too. But I don't think it's that hard to make a new DoorDash account for getting deliveries.
Here we got a guy who wants to confront another skater for throwing a rock at someone, apparently, and he wants to confront them by fighting them. And he also brings a bunch of his biker goons with him to confront everyone for some reason.
Aren't you mad? You're mad, aren't you?
Yeah, you know who Hassan is? I don't give. Listen. You know who Hassan is? I don't care who anybody is. Do you know who Hassan is? Forget about all that. Do you know who I am? No, seriously. Forget about whoever you. Do you know who I am? You should ask who I am. My name is JJ. All right. So who the f you're talking about means nothing, bro. Trust me. This is my city. You guys can all record if you want to record me. I'm Facebook famous. I just made a TikTok for 1.5. I'll make this famous by smacking the out of you too. So, oh no, but for what? Bro, you're tough. Hold on, no, put your hands down, bro. That's fine. Oh, the cops are here. Look, they're right there. Where? Sir. Look at him. He is a cop. I can tell. Look at him. You look like a cop. No, but you're not going to hit me with that. I'll beat your ass with it. No. Let him go. No. Hold on. I'm going to tell you why. I'm a grown-ass man. No. Hit me with it. I'll give you the opportunity. No, I want you to. Because it ain't going to do nothing but make me mad. I don't want to talk. I'm angry, bro. Your pussy-ass friend right here threw racks at my friend. I want to fight you. Come here and you disturb me. I'm not going to hurt you, bro. No, it's not. But forget about all that. No, I even have TikTok. You too, bro. You too. Me telling you, bro. Can you guys leave the park? Listen, your buddies. No, see these kids right here? They told me what really happened. Do you understand that? Let me talk to you. I'm trying to tell you guys and help you. There's real goons that want to hurt you. And you. No, guys that want to come here and kidnap you. You want to know why? Because we're a bike community. What happened here last night? Yo, bro, can I talk? I'll let you talk. You motherfucker talk.
Bro, you've been talking
You
the whole
talked all
time,
last
bro.
night. Yeah, I know, bro. Record all you want. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're a p***y, bro. You're a p***y. You know what that means? P***y.
Thank you.
I don't care if you get the camera in your face. I would beat your ass, but you'll call the cops.
We should join together.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Why are we fighting each other?
I agree, and that's why I came here earlier. Well, hold on. That's why I came here earlier. Because what he did is wrong. I watched the video and I talked to kids that had nothing to gain from this, and they told me what really happened.
But you're on the wrong side,
Hold on. No. They said they wanted my buddy to jump that with his bike. Then they just stopped. I'm talking to 12-year-old kids that have nothing to do with you guys. They told me the story. They said they wanted the kid to jump with his bike. Then what happened is he had to be the ringleader and be Mr. That, don't do that. So he burned out. I know, hold on. Okay, he burned out and he threw a rock.
He built the skate park.
I understand. I talked to a kid earlier who said he put $5 grand into it. So I understand. Listen to me. Hold on. So I understand and I respect you. We're all misfits, bro. We're all
Can we talk about this outside the park?
So he shot a rock.
Yo, can we talk about it outside the park? What?
If we're gonna talk it out,
We worked so hard. No.
Yeah, let's talk it out outside the park.
I don't want to talk anymore. I honestly came here to fight these two dudes together. You know what I'm saying? But so then just tell them not to be like that. You should be their friends. Whoever threw. I watched you throw 3 rocks. There's no excuse. No, brother. Oh
I got hit by a rock.
So an eye for an eye.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it was.
Okay,
I don't agree with it, but they did it.
Okay,
and we're gonna stand behind them.
So then I should punch both of them right now.
No, you should not.
But by your logic,
This is we're protecting this place.
and I'm protecting hold on, I'm protecting all my brothers that got rocks thrown at them.
That's shitty. That's really immature.
I know. See what I mean? There's gonna be more and more weirdos that come. I'm trying to tell you guys, they're gonna hurt you guys. There's the real goons. I know, but you don't understand. You guys are throwing rocks. It's crazy. See what I mean? Who did? I know you did.
I'm sitting here just trying to figure out what even happened, just trying to process it all. It's just, I just not quite getting it. I'm sorry. But, so you're saying that the 12-year-old has nothing to gain, so why would he lie? I don't know, because kids just like lying about things just to see what shit will happen because they lied. Like, it wouldn't be too surprising that these kids know that you're a bit of a crazy one, so they decide to just exaggerate the story or lie a little bit just to see what would happen. It wouldn't be surprising. It wouldn't be beyond what kids tend to do. And here you are taking all your goons just to try and scream at people. Like, I don't get what the point of all this was. It's just a mess of people arguing for no good reason, because of course they are. This is human race after all. Here we have a father who loses his cool and goes off at a bunch of people at a tennis court after they yelled at his daughter for picking up a ball on a tennis court.
She doesn't know your stupid fucking tennis rules, you old fuck. She plays different sports. She was picking up a ball of ours way on the fence! Way on the fence! What's your name?
It's okay.
No, it's really not. You need to apologize to my daughter. You don't yell at a 14-year-old. What's your name?
I'm not telling you my name.
Apologize to my fucking daughter.
She apologizes to us for walking across.
She was on the fence, you dumb fuck. The ball was over there.
Public place. She can walk around.
You are a jackass for yelling at a 14-year-old, motherfucker. 14! How old are you, old 75, 80, 90? 14! How old are you? That's up, man. This guy, go up to him. This guy, my daughter picked up a pickleball on the fence. This 75-year-old bit her out for coming on the court. That's.
I'm not 100% sure if that was the brightest way of handling the situation or the best way of handling this situation, but then I can also understand why the father would act like this in the first place. Just a bunch of random people at a public tennis court went off at your daughter for picking up a ball on a tennis court. Did she mean to, or was it? It's like I'm not 100% sure of what actually precisely happened to cause these people to go off at her in the first place, but it seems like something completely unnecessary at the end of the day. Here we have a worker who just has completely stopped caring about anything and everything in a confrontation with a customer.
No, I'm not going to be treated like garbage from everybody that comes in here. She did it on purpose and she knows she did. Keep doing it. Smart ass.
Yep, smart ass.
Don't bother me. I got plenty of money. I don't need to work here.
Then why are you working here?
Because I want to. Because I'm not a lazy.
Yeah, like you are.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you?
Huh?
What are you?
What do you mean, what am I?
What did you come in here to do that for? Really?
What, to put something
Think
down?
I've already raised my
And you're
kids.
sitting here?
I don't have to have crap from you.
Huh,
I don't have to
exactly.
take crap from you. Really?
Yes.
Do you think I do? No, I'll
Exactly.
call the police on her.
Call it.
Quit threatening me.
I'm not
Get
threatening you.
out
I got it
of
all on
here.
video.
Who
All
cares?
on video, princess.
Why don't you put it on internet?
Yes,
That's
go
what
ahead.
You do all day.
Yes, I will.
You put it on internet. Who's psycho?
No, this is, yeah, you.
She
I'm gonna
said
go
she
right
doesn't
there.
want her stuff, but she's still sitting here.
I'm gonna go over there.
I'm calling the police.
I don't think you win any of these type of interactions because this worker clearly just doesn't care anymore. Doesn't give a damn what happens next. She's just gonna be like, yeah, screw you, I'm gonna treat you like garbage. What you gonna do about it? Get me fired? Psh, I don't care. Which kind of sucks to have people like this in the workforce, but what are you gonna do about it? Some people are just like this, and there's not particularly much that can be done at times. This is an interesting clip, as this staff member was caught potentially racially profiling people for potentially stealing, and here's what happens next.
I don't know the security guard. I just want that, like, you don't racially profile anybody that comes to the store because we came in as customers. And to me, I'm just telling you the vibe I got. That I look like he was trying to accuse us of stealing just based off how we look. Can you let her speak? Yeah, you know.
You keep interrupting her.
I just want to, like, apologize for it. I don't want you to feel like I'm racially profiling.
Then when I came over there to ask if Gigi was coming in, I was talking to her and you cut me off again. And she specifically seen you talk to the security guard. You can tell me all you want, but I specifically saw him talk to you on the monitor and ask you. The dude that was right here, I know you seen him because you guys been
I really did not see a guy here.
I saw him, y'all talk to each other.
I'm really sorry you felt that way, and I will never treat you that way again.
Not even me, I just don't want you to
Listen, anybody, don't racial profile. Don't watch them as they walk through the store. Let me speak. Because I'm speaking to you as a person, as a human being. Don't do that to anybody. That's not. Let me speak. Don't do that to anybody because that's not fair to treat them like that.
And I'm sorry I felt that way, and I never intentionally do that to you guys. You guys might not know this, but I'm from the hood. I'm from Gary, Indiana.
Oh
like,
my God.
I would never look at you guys and be like, hey, they're stealing. Like, alright. I have tons of black friends. Like, girls,
That
I'm not
doesn't justify it. That doesn't make it okay, and that doesn't give you the right to. And saying that you have black friends, that doesn't help.
You can still be racial. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Thank you. Guys accept my apologies.
Wait, can it be an actual happy ending to one of these clips? That is absolutely crazy. Who would have seen that coming? Honestly, this is what most clips should actually end up being like if we were all civilized human beings and just knew how to treat each other with respect. Yeah, she may not have purposely been doing that, or maybe she was. Maybe she was racially profiling people, and that's a big problem there. But she willingly saw the problem in the flaws, or either that, or she just knew as a retail worker that you've just got to be calm, you've just got to maintain, like, you got to do this a smart way to close off this conversation as quick as you can, as peacefully as you can. It could be one of those two things. It could be actually truthfully apologizing for potentially coming across that way, or it could be just her saving face and taking the easy way out. Who knows? But either way, it still ended fine. Like, she actually apologized and everyone's chill. There's no screaming, we're all good. Whilst this old lady was just reversing through this car parking lot, she managed to hit someone else's car. When the owner appears to confront them about it, this is what happens next.
As stupid as you think I am, lady.
I mean, you have a whole parking lot to park your vehicle, so...
I didn't want to park. I was trying to get out.
Yeah, I know, so you could get out and...
No, nobody needs to run your mouth. Is your car all right or not?
Lose the attitude.
Oh, I didn't even touch that. Is your car all right?
No, it's not.
Oh, where's the damage?
Right here?
Oh, it's a little dirt.
It's not dirt, thank you.
Oh, well, I didn't hit the side.
Do you have insurance and your driver's license?
Well, you
I'll go ahead and call Palm Bay PD.
You go ahead.
I'm videoing
You're
everything.
Ignorant.
I'm ignorant.
There's a little...
You have an entire parking lot. You backed into my vehicle. I asked you to park. And as I'm looking at the damage of my car, you about ran me over.
There's some dirt.
There's cameras everywhere.
Oh,
Sorry.
Well, good for you. You're such a smart-ass, mouthy...
As we stand in a church parking lot?
Well, you're the one I just touched it.
I'm walking from here, watching my vehicle move forward as you back into it.
I didn't... Come on, lady.
Do you have insurance? I'm not going to argue with you.
Stop.
He was telling you. As I'm over there.
You're such an ass.
I'm an ass because you ran into my vehicle? Do you have car insurance and your driver's license?
No, you're not getting it.
Do you see the amount of damage on her car? Like, the door's got a nice dent on the side there. There's so many scratch and buff marks on the bottom end of the actual car itself. Like, how many times has she just hit a wall or scraped by a wall or scraped by something while she's moving around? Because clearly this car's gotten involved in a lot of smacks and hits with other vehicles or other objects overall. And, okay, enlighten me if you live in America, but... How does this work over there? So if they refuse to give you their insurance information, can't you just yoink their license plate number and give it to your insurer and they have to figure it out? Like how does all this work with this type of thing, to be completely honest? It's wacky. Here we have another Karen who's going off at a bunch of skaters and even gets to the point of actually hitting one of them a few times. Genius, whilst on camera.
They're stocking up on Wawa.
Oh, Brandon, jump in front of me. Jump in front of me.
Oh, let's go. Get away from my camera.
Hey, dude, hide the camera. Hide the... Oh, what you want?
You guys just gotta jump in front of me.
Camera.
Oh, shit! Ow! Ow! Oh! Ow! Ow!
Let's go. Break that motherfucker.
Ah, come on! Come on now! Let's go!
I didn't say anything. Sorry.
Yeah, get him! Yeah, get that little Russian kid, yeah! Get him! He's a Russian, yeah! Yeah, he's a Russian, get him, yeah! He's a Russian! Yeah.
No, motherfucker, I'm gonna break that bitch.
Alright.
I really, I'll have my fucking gloves come over and whoop your ass.
Alright, let's go!
Quit running, motherfucker! Get up, girl! Run! Come on! Let's go on here! You scared?
No.
Come on, let's go!
Alright, let's go.
Let's go, bitch!
Alright.
Quit f***ing around, let's go! I'll break that fucking camera, I'll get
Psych! Dude. Come on, man. Yeah, bro. Oh! We're gonna rip that shit! We're gonna rip that shit!
You're getting this?
Yeah, I'm filming it.
Hey, he can literally see you. There's a camera right there.
This going on to film
Alright,
this.
hey, let's call the cops. Let's actually call the cops.
Let's go, mother.
We should actually call the cops.
Oh, yeah, dude,
Get her
totally.
in jail.
Yeah, you're going to juvie because you're like 12, probably. Yeah. Sick angle. Kevin, stick angle.
I wouldn't be too surprised if they were casually antagonizing her before they started recording and that's why she's this riled up, but at the same time, just being antagonized by a bunch of kids in a skate park still wouldn't justify her chosen response. She chose violence today. She wanted to hit people. That's clearly what she was trying to do. I don't get how people think in this way, especially when they know someone's recording them. Yeah, let's just slap a kid. It's totally gonna go my way.